Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with their energy to you. What do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? We're going to bring in the Twin Flames Divine Masculine Oracle, the Twin Flames, the Deck of Apologies, and the Divine Masculine Message Tarot. So let's see what they want to say to you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And the earlier reading today was very clear. You're rising up like the phoenix. And you know that nothing's going to get in the way of this love. Nothing, nobody. And they need to choose themselves. And they are in the process right now of coming to terms with that decision. Even if it's going to hurt others, it's going to hurt them. It may even hurt you how things come out. But they know it's time to change. So thank you, angels. What's the guidance coming through today? What do they want you to know? Wow, flying out. Not many cards coming out here, but I feel they're going to be very clear messages. Wow. Love it. Okay, let's see what's going on then. So the first message is they're saying, I'm afraid, but I'm not going to lose you. And they're afraid that they may lose you. So a lot of them right now are panicking because they may feel you rising up like this phoenix. And because you're rising up in that way, you're stepping into your power, it means you're taking a step back. So you're busy with other things. You're not as focused on that. You're doing your own stuff. Maybe you're going out. You could be going out tonight. You could be going out over the weekend. Maybe you went out over Easter and they felt a shift in you. Maybe you've just stopped reaching out to them. You've just stopped overthinking everything. And you've been focusing on peace. And they've been sensing that and feeling that shift in your vibration. And they are saying, I don't want to lose you. So again, there's a huge message about them finding the power to break the silence, come forward towards you and reach out. So I am seeing them reaching out even if they're in fear, even if they're still struggling with things, because they know that you have an eternal bond. They know that there is no beginning and no end when it comes to you. It's like they've known you for all time. They sense this powerful bond that you share and it's eternal. You may even see the infinity sign today. They're saying, me and you always was, always will be, because we are forever. And they are recognizing that more and more. So I feel they are very aware now that they need to make this happen. And remember, we are in the year of the wood snake. And the wood snake is bringing in karmic endings. So if they are still burying the head in the sand, it's getting harder and harder for them to do that. And look at this. One card out of this whole deck, and look what it is. I will get divorced. So if your person is married, they will get divorced. They will end that marriage. They will end that karmic situation. And that may be exactly what you need to know today. And they're going to end that because they don't want to lose you. And they can sense now you're shifting your energy. There's other options out there for you. Now, obviously, you know you want your person. And you long for them. And you know they are the one for you. But your person is really afraid that they're going to lose you or miss out on this opportunity with you, and they don't want to. They know that they can't remain in this toxic cycle they're in. And even if they feel it's okay and it's comfortable and there's nothing really wrong, it's still not growing their soul. It's not waking them up. It's not doing what they need to do. They're not fulfilling their mission here. And God's aware of that. Remember, we spoke about that over the last few days. God knows, he sees all. And he will be sitting there looking at what your person is doing and what they're going through and experiencing, saying, no, 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 you've got to change. You're not meant to be stuck in this comfort zone. So I'm going to shake your tree. I'm going to prune your tree. I'm going to bring in chaos and upheaval so you face your truth, speak it out and make changes. And for many of them, that means getting divorced or ending a karmic cycle or moving away from a karmic partner, even if they're living together. It's time for a change. So yes, they may be in fear about what this means for their life or the pain it may even cause to people they've been living with or around, but they know they can't lose you. They can't miss out on this opportunity to be with you and spend life with you and have time with you because they know you are eternal and you've done this before. And I feel this is part of their mission in this lifetime to break karmic cycles. And it's your mission and your lesson to trust them to do that and to surrender to the when and the how. So they're saying, I will get divorced. I will leave this karmic cycle. Now we've got 2 4s coming through, 44. So this is really what they've been planning here. So in the hermit mode, when they've been quiet, they've gone within to process it all, to work it out. They've been dealing with their fears and their struggles, sleepless nights. So many of them have been having really painful nights sleep. They've been finding it hard to fall asleep. They've been feeling moody because of that in their work, in their day-to-day life. They've been feeling tired and drained, clumsy even. And it's really because they've been lying awake trying to work out and understand how to move on from their situation or end this situation they're in, or even reach out to you. But I feel it's more about ending things they need to end. So the weight of their life, their marriage, their relationship, their karmic cycle is on their mind, and they are struggling to sleep and they need peace. So they know they can't keep dealing with this. They've got to do something about it. They have to make a decision. They have to speak up. They need to make a change. And also the weight of their life is on their mind because they're afraid that you're moving on. So they're also lying awake with all these visions coming in their head about you being with someone else, or you being out there meeting other people, or being free and single, and they're worried about that too. So they need peace. So they can't continue on the way they've been doing. So they're coming to a point where they have to take back their power. I am taking back my power to move this forward. And that's why they're learning to ask for what they want, because sitting around not doing anything is not that lesson. God's watching, saying, you've come here to earth to ask for what you want. And you're learning how to do that. So they're coming to terms with everything right now, taking back their power to step forward, to ask you for a new beginning, even for forgiveness, to start again, and to be able to move on from the past. So they are saying to you, I am creating stability for our future. We are going to be together, even though I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life. And that could be their marriage and their situation, the things they've built there, reputation, material things, maybe a job or a stance in the community or whatever it is. But they are saying, I'm afraid of losing all these things, but I won't let you go. Because they're in absolute fear today that you're going to move on. And that's keeping them up at night. It's causing them pain. So very clear message today. You're rising up like the phoenix from the flames. And that's helping them to step into their power. Because it's their job at this lifetime to ask for what they want. And that means you have to let them do it. You have to let them come to you. You have to let them deal with their situation. And trust that they will get divorced, because they're saying to you, one card out of that whole deck, I will do it. I will get divorced because I'm creating stability for our future. So some of them right now are working on their finances, or trying to come to terms with how they can move on from a situation by perhaps getting information about the situation. So they may be receiving guidance from a counsellor or a family member, or someone who can help them to release certain things, deal with their finances, deal with custody of kids or other things. And they know that this bond with you is never going to end. And it's a never-ending cycle. They're in, lying awake, thinking about you, missing you, wanting you. Their lives filled with drama. So they need peace. So they've got to make a choice. They have to make a decision. And that choice is never about you and someone else or you and something else. It's about them needing to choose themselves. And that's why the earlier reading was all about karmic endings, because they're saying, yes, I'm afraid of losing things, everything I've worked for in my life, my situation here with all my comfortable things, but I won't let you go. I know I need to make a change. I'm too afraid of losing you to sit here acting like nothing's going on. And that's keeping them up at night. So if you're thinking they are happy and enjoying life right now, think again. They're just getting on with their day. And when they are at night, when they're lying awake at night, it's on their mind, it's driving them crazy. And I definitely feel they are doing this between now and July, taking back their power to make the changes. So if they are quiet right now, if there's silence between you, it's working in your favour. If they seem to be tired, it's working in your favour, because you know from that tiredness, from those mood swings or whatever they're doing, that they are having sleepless nights, lying awake at night, thinking about what to do, in fear, worried, struggling to find peace. And as much as you want them to find peace, you know that they have to go through this dark night of the soul to find their power, to move forward to you, to speak up to their karmic people, to make changes, to build a future. And if you're seeing 444, you're being protected right now while all this takes place. But big message coming through today. If they are married, they will get divorced. They need to do this. They need to speak their truth. They need to do this because what they have with you is eternal. It's never ending. And the feelings and the emotions and the desire is not going away. So there's only one way out, and that's the truth. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.